Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this session. So, today we completed a table. Okay. Now, a table is a what? Again, the collection of rows and columns in a structured format. Structured format means what? In a row and column. So, we completed the table. Now, today we are going to learn the pivot table. Okay. Today we are going to learn the pivot table. Is anybody have some doubt regarding the yesterday's session, that is the table? Is it? Anybody? Please, if you have, then you can raise the question. No question. Okay. So today we are going to learn the pivot table. The difference between the table and the pivot table is what? Pivot table is again the table as the name suggests, but it gives us the summarized data. Please listen carefully. It provides us the summarized data. Now, summarize means we already have seen there are 5 functions for the summary. They are max, sum, count, average, min, and these are the 5 functions which are very much useful for summary. Okay, which are very much useful for summary. So pivot table summarize the data on the basis of data whatever we are providing. So let me again share the screen first of the Excel screen. This is the Excel screen. When you convert your pivot table is option which are under the insert. There is an option of pivot table. There is an option of pivot table. But instead of that, when you convert your data into the table, Control T is a shortcut key to convert your data into the table. Then in the table design, there is an option of summarize with pivot table. Summarize with pivot table. So whenever we click here, summarize with pivot table, the moment I click here, it is providing me select a table or range. Table 1, by default, the table name is table 1. And then new worksheet or existing worksheet. Suppose I want it should be in a new worksheet. Okay, then I press OK. I press OK. Now, what is it? This is whenever you create the pivot table, it will gives you the, first of all, this is known as a pivot area, and this is the pivot table field list. This is the pivot table field list. And in a pivot table area, 4 areas are there. The first one is a filter. The second one is a column, and third one is a row, and fourth one is a value. The first one is a filter. The second one is a column. Third one is a row, and fourth one is a value. So we should understand this filter, column, rows, and values. First, we are going to understand the row. Okay. Again, I'm opening that table through which we created the pivot table. Whatever the fields are here, definitely you want to summarize the data from that field. Definitely you want to summarize the data with that field. Suppose you want to summarize the complete data, like you want to check the complete summary of the table, then in a values, just take because I already told you summary, which kind of data, through which kind of data we can create the summary. Definitely the data should be in a numeric format. So sales are there, which is in a numeric format. So just take the sales under the value, then you will get the sum of sales. Suppose I want count average of sales also. So just one more time you should drag it. Then from here, right click, and there is an option of summarize value by average. One more time you should drag it. Okay, now you want this time maximum sales. So again, summarize value by max. One more time. And then right click, summarize value by min. One more time. Now you want count, then right click, summarize value by count. Is it? Now you can edit the names also. Just double click over here and then it will open a window. And from here, just select the average only. Double click, then maximum. Double click. Then minimum. Double click, then count. Is it? So in a very easiest way, I created the summary of the data, that is sum of sales, average, maximum, minimum, and count. Is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? Tarun, Ruchi, yes, good morning, very good morning. Any doubt? This is a very simple thing which I explained regarding the pivot table. This is the very basic pivot table. Is it any doubt? Fast. First of all, I requested you yesterday also, you should join in a time. On the time you should join so that if you join the class after starting the class, then first of all, you should take a time to understand what is going on. And then try to reply me, whatever the questions I'm asking to you, try to reply me. Is it? Is the pivot table which I explain you in a very simplest way, is it clear? Because basically the pivot table is used to summarize the data, and I created the summary using the pivot table. No function, nothing else. Only drag and drop. Only drag and drop. Is it clear? Ruchi? Are you doing? Do you have the laptops in front of you? Do you have the laptops in front of you? Okay, so this is a very simple pivot table which I created, and I created the summary for that. Now, instead of that, again, I want to create the pivot table. So there is again option table design, summarize with pivot, and table one, and OK. Okay, now instead of that, I'm going to delete it. Summarize with, because see, I already create the one pivot table on the sheet 16. Now, again, I'm going to create the pivot table on sheet 16. New existing, instead of new worksheet, existing worksheet, and just select from here sheet 16, then press OK. Is it? Now, the second pivot table I created over here. Now, this time I want to create the summary. I want to create the summary using the ship mode. Using the ship mode. So ship mode should be on row level. Ship mode should be on row level. Then sales should be on values. Is it? Sales should be on values. So this time I create the summary using the ship mode. Now again, you can edit this label. This is your ship mode. Is it? Now you created the summary according to the ship mode. Is it? Again, I am going to create the just right click and rename it. This is the pivot table. Again, I'm going to create a summary table design. Summarize with pivot table and existing worksheet. I should create the summary on pivot table worksheet, and I'm going to create a summary here. Then press OK. Now this time I'm going to create the summary according to the segment. So just take the segment on row label and then sales on. Okay. Instead of doing again and again and again creating the pivot table, you can copy and paste also. Copy, then paste over here. And then instead of segment, I want this time, I should remove this field. I want this time, instead of segment, there should be the city. Please check. Now city-wise sales I am having. City-wise sales I am having. Again, I'm going to copy here. Paste is already, copy is already there, so I should paste here. Then instead of segment, I'm going to take the city. City I already take. Next I'm going to take the state. See, now state-wise I am having total sale. Again, use the copy paste. Copy paste. Now instead of state, now I'm taking here the country. And segment I should remove. See, now I'm having the country wise. Here is the state. And here is country. Okay. Again, copy and paste. Then again, instead of country, I should remove the field from here. I should take the market. Why it is not giving? Because already there are datas. Now take the market. Now see. Okay. So I should shift here. Now again, I'm going to copy it. Again, paste. Simple copy, paste is a very important. Now, you should take the reason wise. See? Again, copy, paste. How many pivot tables I created? Just check. Then, instead of market reason, you want to create according to the category. That's it. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is category. And if you wish, then you can open the pivot field list also. Field list. Then this is your reason. Then double click and reason. This is market. Enter. Is it clear? Any doubt? See how much summary I created within a like 2 or 3 minutes. No need to use the formulas, but you should understand the formula. It's not like that ki why we need to learn the formulas. It is not like that. You have to learn the formulas also. Is it clear? Is the pivot table is clear? Simple pivot table. It is a very simple pivot table. Okay. Should I move for the next? I'm only having one answer, Ruchi. Thank you, Ruchi. Appreciated. Should I move ahead? Everybody created the pivot table in this manner. See how much pivot tables I created. See how much pivot tables I created. So, and you can write down the names here. Select it, home, then just like fill here, fill the color, and this is the, you should merge it, total, complete summary, complete summary. Then again copy and paste. Then so instead of that, you should select these two, then and then merge it. This is the ship mode summary, ship mode summary. Then copy and paste, copy, paste. This is you can check in the field list. What is it? This is the segment summary. So just type here the segment summary. Okay, this is your segment summary. Then again, copy, paste. This is your market summary. Market summary. Now again, copy, paste. This is region summary. Okay, then copy, paste. This is state summary. If you wish, then you can insert the, you can shift down. Okay, now this is your country summary. Copy, paste, and just shift the cells down. Is it? I think so. This is your product summary, but you should check. This is the city-wise summary. City summary. City summary. Is it? City. Okay. So you created the lots of summaries according to the row labels. Is it clear? And then again, you can set the background of this also. You don't want to check the grid lines, and you should set the background. And font size you can increase. Okay. Instead of that, you can take the background. It's a very dark. You should take the light background. Is it? So according to the all groups, you have the summary now. Shall I move for the next? Channo? Clear? Any doubt? Any doubt regarding the pivot table? Basic summary. I created the summary according to the all, like country summary, city summary, state-wise summary. Everybody have the same data, na? I provided you this data also. Darling. Should I move for the next? Anybody have some doubt? Ruchi, Tarun, please. Now, nothing. Okay. So we are moving to the advanced options of the pivot table. So for that, I need to create a one copy of the Excel book, whichever I have provided to you. So please create the copy. Wait a minute, please. So just create the copy of this global store, right click, move or copy, create new book and create a copy. Don't forget to click on the create a copy until the creator's copy is not checked, then it will cut the sheet. Okay. So please create a copy. Now save it with name. Just select your location where you want to save it. Pivot TBL advance, enter. Okay. So don't worried about the spelling and then because we don't have the much more time to check. Now the next is we are going to create a one pivot table from here, that is summarize with pivot table. Then new worksheet and right click. I'm giving here the name, that is pivot table summary, or you can provide here the name summary. Okay, this is the complete summary. Now this time I'm going to give you the more understanding. For example, suppose I want to create the summary according to the ship mode. Okay, so ship mode should be in the row label and the sales should be on values. Sales should be on values. Now I want it should be the column, it should create a column according to the country wise. So country should be on column. Country should be on column. See? Now please check. First, through the first class ship mode, in a Georgia country, the sales is 279.57 and so on. See? It creates the number of columns according to the number of countries. How many columns it creates? Number of columns according to the number of countries. Is it? It divided, it bifurcate according to the country wise. Now the next is, I'm sure like you understood. Now the next is, I'm going to give you the more understanding on pivot table advanced option. Now the thing is, I don't want according to the country. I don't want according to the country, but I want here should be the distribution according to the distribution percentage on the basis of sum of sales. So I should take one more time sales over here. Then here is a right click. And then there is an option of summarize value as percent of grand total. Okay, and then you can sum percentage. Sales percentage. See, very good option, very good. Very good option. Please make sure you are doing. This is a very important option, you know. This gives me the distribution according to the sales in percentage. Distribution in percentage. Is it clear? Is it clear? Try to answer me, please. Try to answer me. Is it clear? Anybody have some doubt regarding that? How I select here the percent of grand total? Percent of grand total. This is very good analytical tool. Pivot table is a very good analytical tool. Pivot table is a very good analytical tool, and we used to use in our offices. This is a very important tool. Okay. So here we checked percent of the grand total. Now the next option, again I'm copying here. Same thing I told you previously. I'm copying here. Now this time I don't want percent. So right click, some show value as, there is an option of different from, difference from. So difference from, ship mode is a base field, first class. Okay. Now see, you can check same day is the, in a same day, the amount is lesser than the first class. See, it is giving me the difference. It is showing you the difference. Then second class, again, it is the increment from first class. It is a greater than or more than from same day. Second class sales is a more than from first class. And standard class is again the more than from the first class. So it is showing me the difference from. It is showing me the difference from. Difference from first class. Because you like you made it the base from the first class. Base you already made. Right click, show value as. Then when you click on the difference and see, it is taking the base item first class. But suppose you are not taking the base in the first class. For example, suppose I'm again going to copy it. And here I'm going to shift. Now this time, I don't want presently, I should delete from here. Different from first class, I should delete from here. This time, I want the sales should be according to the month wise or year wise. So the moment the year order date, the date is given under the order date and the ship date. So you want order date. So the moment you are taking the order date and then you are deleting from the ship mode, you should delete. Now you can check. 2011 Q1 sale and January sale. Okay, and then you can condense it. See, plus signs are there, so you should click here the plus sign. You should click here the plus sign. See, Q1, Q2, then Q3, then Q4. Okay, then again Q1, Q2, Q3. This is a very good option. Just do it, please. Is it clear? Is it clear? Who created the pivot table month-wise or year-wise? Ma'am, in complete summary, all the values of sales are showing. Soumik, what do you mean by beta? I'm not getting exactly. What you want to say? In complete summary, all the values of sales are showing. Yes, yes, all the sales are showing. Who created the pivot table year-wise summary? Year-wise summary, please. Tell me the who created the pivot table year-wise summary? No, nobody created. Anybody? Please answer me who created the pivot table year-wise summary. Tell me. Try to answer. Are you working? So I'm moving ahead. Okay. Now the thing is, now please concentrate. Huh? I want to shift the data according to the 2011. I want to shift the data of the 2011 in the next sheet. So just double click over here. See, all the 2000 data will be shifted here. See, only double click. Again, please check. I want to shift the data of 2012. Then just double click. See, just double click. Here it is written order date 2012. Double click, huh? Double click. That is very important thing. Suppose I want to shift the data 2012 quarter one, then double click on quarter one. See, it is the quarter one data. See, it is only the quarter one data. Double click. That is a very important in pivot table. Double click. Nobody giving me the answer, so I don't know who is created or not. Are you finding any difficulty or what? Please answer me. No? Soumik, Vinith, Ruchi. Fine. I'm moving ahead. Okay. Now, again, after the double click, again, I'm moving to the next option. That is very much important option. Suppose I want on the 2011, how many sales happens in a ship mode when the ship mode is the first class? How many sales happens? What is the total sale if the ship mode is a second class? What is the total sale if the ship mode is a standard class? So yesterday I told you about the filter. So I can apply the filter over here. See, so instead of that, I told you about the filter. If you wish to filter the data, then you have the one important option, that is the slicer. That is a slicer. So you are getting the slicer option in the pivot table analyze. Take the slicer from here, filter, then insert slicer and ship mode slicer. Ship mode slicer, then press OK. See, first class, second class, third class, same day, first class. See, automatically the data is shifted now. Automatically the data is shifted now. Please check. Is it complete? Completed? And even you can change the design of this slicer. In a slicer, there are the classic designs or layout is available. See, you can check the design of this. And even you can apply this slicer. Even you can shift the slicer above the pivot table. Okay, not like that. See, here it is not like that. In a slicer, there is an option of design. See, here is a slicer. In a slicer, there is an option of size, then buttons and quick style also. So here, when you select the slicer, then here is a buttons and you have one column only. You should shift here the 4 column. Okay, and you should increase the width. See, and you can decrease the height. Sorry. This height. Okay, and then now shift here. See. Even you can analysis the month wise also. In a pivot table analyze, again open the field list. There is an option instead of order that, just untick it. There is an option of, see, you have the option of months also. Months. See, January, February. So the moment you click here the same day. So same day sales is in a January 7574. In the second class is standard classes, then first classes. It is shifted according to the shape mode. Whatever filter you want, it is shifted according to that. Okay. Is it one more time? I am going to give you the clarification on that. Create the pivot table. Then okay. Then take the date. Order date on rows. The moment you take here the order date on rows, then you can check. Here is a year, then quarter, then months, everything is here, order. Okay, and then suppose you don't want quarter, so just remove field. Then you only want month, you don't want order date also, then remove the field. Then you will have now year and month. Now you want year and month by sale, so just take the sales on values. Here, you should take the sales on values. This is the sales. Okay, now just take the slicer. From where you should take the slicer? In a pivot table analyze, there is an option of slicer. Then just take the slicer of shift mode. Or not shift mode, according to the, suppose you want according to the product ID. Just take the slicer according to the product ID. Not according to the product ID, you want product name. Then press OK. Now here are the product name. The moment you select the products, automatically it shifted according to that. Okay, now you want the product name should be, the slicer should be the above the pivot table. Then how many columns you have, how many rows you have in a one column. So according to that, you should shift the slicer. Instead of one column, you should shift on the 5 columns. Okay, and then not 5 columns, you can shift the 20 columns. See, so many products are there. So many products are there. You can shift the 4 columns. See. This is a very good option. Pivot table is a very good option for the pivot table analysis, data analysis. Data analysis means you have to create the summary. When you have to create the summary, then there is no need to use the functions again and again and again. So many functions we learn. No? So many functions we learn. Is it clear? Anybody have some doubt regarding that? And not like that, you can take the pivot slicer more than one also. For example, when you create here the slicer, when you go for the slicer, insert slicer, you want country wise or suppose region wise, and you want the shape mode wise also. Then 2 slicers are there. One slicer you should shift on above. Here instead of 1, just count the rows, 4 to 4 columns. And then just set here. Same thing for this. And then I already told you, if you wish like to design something, then you can design like that. Pivot table also. There is an option of the pivot table design is also there. Design. Set the design from here. See, Africa, Canada, Caribbean, Central. In Africa, first class. Africa, same day. Africa, then second class. Okay, and then standard class. Then again delete the filter, remove the filter. Then Canada, standard class. Then Caribbean, standard class. Is it? I'm sure you are getting. Now the new option is again there. That is the timeline. That is the timeline. I want order date and then sales ship, order date, timeline. Now see, you can like move like that. See, February, March, April, May, June, July. Then instead of month, you want years. Now 2013, 14, 15, 13, 12, 11. Then 11, 12 both, then just drag it. 11, 12, 13 both, all 3. And suppose 12, 13, then you should drag it like that. Very good option. And again, you should filter according to the reason also. See? The data is completely shifted now. So this is a very good for the analytical purpose. Is it clear, please? Is it clear? If not, then you can raise the query. If not, then raise the query, please. Is it completed? Ruchi, Samik, Vinit. Is it completed? Should I move for the next? I'm sure everybody is doing. Okay. Thank you, Vinith. Thank you for the answering. Should I move for the next option? Should I move for the next option? Okay. Okay, now next option. Now, suppose I'm again moving to the new sheet. Okay, before that, you should take the new option of the, for example, recently I told you about the percentage of column total and different from base, like if it is the base is a first class. But here I want the difference from 2011 to 2012 and 2012 to 2013. So I should drag it one more time. Sales. I should drag it one more time. Okay, and then just right click over here. Some show value as, again different from, here should be previous. Okay, see the difference from previous is 73,426. Previously it was 316,413, but now it is 389,893. And then quarter 1. Now the difference from it is again given from the quarter also. See, in the 2011 first quarter, the sales was 67,285. If you wish, then you can type here is equal to, it is B24 minus B16. See how much it is? 12,908. Is it? Is it? Instead of that, there is an option of running total also. Running total, what is the meaning of the running total? This plus this, then again this plus this. So you can take the running total also. Sum of sales, just take one more time sum of sales. And here is the option of right click. Right click, then show value as running total. See, it is the running total. You should see. This is the running total basically. 3,16,000 plus 389. How much it is? 7,6253. If you wish, then you can check. Is equal to. It is D15 plus this is B20. B15 plus B20. B15 plus B20. See, 7,06253. It is known as a running total. It is known as a running total. See, this is the first year sale. After 2012, the total sale is 7,06253. Then 1179. In the total is, this is matched with this. See, this is the difference from, I should type here. Difference from previous. This is the difference from previous, and this is running total. Running total. Okay. So is it clear? Anybody have some doubt? Please raise the query. Raise the query. Order date is not showing in the pivot table list. Soumik, it is not possible. Order date should be showing in the pivot table list. Please make sure your table, because this pivot table is depend upon this table. How you can check? From here, pivot table analyze. You can check the data source. You can check the data source. See, what is your data source? Table 1. This is your data table. Table 1 is your data source. So in a table 1, order date should be there. You check this, Soumik. Just check it. Soumik, have you find the order date? Soumik, have you find the order date? Next. Now, again, this is the like very important that is different from previous and running total. Now the next option, again a very important option. Suppose you are going to create some summarize with pivot table. Okay. Now created here the table according to the country, according to the year. Okay, year I am taking. So just take the order date. Order date. Okay, and if you wish, like in a 2011, how many years, how many orders are there? So you can take anything from here, but the best option is just take the sales. And you don't want sum, you want count. Right click, summarize value by count. Okay. Now here is an option in a design, in a pivot table analyze, there is an option of pivot chart. Then okay. See, is it pivot chart? Then okay. Then directly it is created the column chart. 2011 order date, order was in a 2011 order was 8998. Then 2012, and then it is increasing mode. It is in a increasing mode. And here is all the options are there. If you don't want these button, then remove from here. Remove field or hide button. Hide all button. You can remove from here also. Okay. Now I'm hiding all the buttons. Hide all buttons. Now here, if you wish, like percentage also, then just again in a field list, one more time you are taking here sales. Then again same count of sales. But instead of count of sales, now you want here the show value as percent of grand total. Now it is not showing you the percent of grand total. Why so? Because definitely the format of the number and the percentage is a two different. So just right click over here. Right click over here and format data series. Make it the secondary axis. Make it the secondary axis and again go to the this and then right click, change the series chart type. That should be the secondary series, should be the line. See? Okay. Now, after like creating this kind of chart, now you want the filter of the according to the ship mode. So just take the slicer and ship mode. Press OK. Okay, and then just shift. I'm going to shift it. Then 4 columns. Increase the width and height. Reduce the height and increase the width. Apply here. Then see, automatically the chart will be shifted. Everything will be shifted according to the filter. Is it clear? Then here should be the name should be percentage. Percentage. And here the name should be the sales. Count. Number of orders. Number of orders. See, now it is very good. It gives you the good picture, right? Clear and in a clear and concise way. Is it? Even you can show the labels also. It is showing you the labels. Is it clear? You should create this kind of chart. Huh? You should create this kind of chart. This is a very good chart. It gives you the clear and concise picture of your data. It gives you the clear and concise picture of your data. Is it clear? Just create, please. Create this kind of chart. Completed. Should I move for the next? Very good. Devanshi, very good. I think so. Pivot table is a very common thing. Na? So have you aware previously with the pivot table? Do you find any new thing regarding new feature regarding that? Did you find any new feature of the pivot table here? Okay, no issue. So here also, when you create the more than one summaries here, you can create the pivot charts also. For example, it's a city-wise summary. And then there is an option of pivot table design, pivot chart. Then when you insert here the chart, you can create the pie chart. This is the best chart for this pie or because see, we have the lots of data over here. Okay, now there is an option, and when you create the chart, then in the pivot chart analysis, there is an option of move chart. Move chart in a new sheet if you wish, in a new sheet. In a new sheet, then okay. See, here it is. So you can create the chart on the next sheet also. On the next sheet also. Okay. This is a chart one sheet. This is basically the chart sheet also. Okay. Now the next is next option, and that is again a very important option. Okay. Now I'm again moving this data to a new book. New book, and rest I should close. Rest I should close, so that it will the option will be clearly understand. I'm going to close everything. Okay, now only I'm having one book, and I should save it. Now next, when you create the pivot table, summarize with pivot table. Okay. Now suppose you are taking the summary according to the country wise. Okay. And as you are aware, how, like so many countries are there, and you created the summary of sales according to the country wise. Now you want every country's data should be shifted on every country's data should be shifted on the different sheet. Should be shifted on the different sheet. So in that case, countries should be on filter. In that case, countries according to what you want to shift, that should be on the filter. For example, suppose you want category wise data should be separated. According to the category, the data should be separated. Presently, I am having only the 2 sheets, but you want according to the category, how many categories you have, you can check 1, 2, 3. According to the category, the data should be shifted. Okay, so 3 sheets will be there. If you use this option, pivot table analyze, pivot table, then option, then show report filter pages. Okay, see. Office supplies data is different, technology is different, furniture is different. Is it? Is it? One more time, I am going to give you the clarification. Okay, right click, delete. Okay, now I want the data should be shifted according to the ship mode. So ship mode should be on filter. Instead of category, ship mode should be on filter. Now I'm having the ship mode on filter. How many ship mode you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 sheet will be there. 4 sheet containing all the countries. So from here, pivot table analyze, pivot table, option, show report filter pages. Okay, see. Same day, second class, standard class, and first class. Is it? Is it clear? This is a very good option. You know, once I was there in a like company, that company have the 10,000 tools, small tools like screws and then everything. So almost to the 10,000 items the unke paas, and they provided me the data. Almost to the 10 lakh data was there, and according to the tool, I need to create the summary separately. So I used this option. It created the 10,000 sheet. It takes some time, but it created the 10,000 sheets. According to the different items, it created the summary. This is a very good option. Very good option in a pivot table. Is it clear? Is it clear? Should I move for the next? I'm sure like pivot table, summary, then show value as percentage, different from running total, also pivot chart and slicer in a pivot table and chart. All things are clear. Anybody have some doubt, then you can raise the query. Otherwise, I'm moving for the next feature. Next feature of the pivot table. Anybody, please? Come on fast. Now, should I move for the next? Okay, so I'm sure like the things are very much clear, whatever I told you. Now, I'm going to give you the explanation on dashboard. What is exactly the dashboard? Anybody heard this term dashboard? Anybody heard this term dashboard? What is a dashboard? What is the dashboard? Anybody heard this term? Okay. So the dashboard is a combination of pivot table and the pivot chart. And then through the slicer, we can connect all the pivot. Actually, the pivot table is also known as a pivot table report. Pivot table is also known as a pivot table report. Now, these are the data. And when we represent to these data's report in the form of visualization or the chart, then you can make the dashboard for that. Then in that case, you can make the dashboard for that. For example, I should close it without saying, and then again I need to open it. Now I'm having only the one sheet here. Now I want to present the report in a clear and concise way, and so that management can filter the data according to what they want. So how we can present the data? Like previously I told you about the multiple pivot tables, but now I'm going to tell you about the multiple pivot table and that should be connected with each other. Okay, so that is known as a dashboard technique. So first of all, here I'm going to take a one pivot table, summarize with pivot table. Then this is the table one. In this table one, I'm having the summary according to the ship mode. Not ship mode, I'm taking the order date. Order date. And in a order date, I want only the years, not like neither quarter nor date. So just remove the field. Month also. And then date also. Okay, only year-wise summary. Then I'm taking the sales from here. Okay, and then again I have taken a one. Okay, I should rename this. This is year. Again, I copied it and paste here. Then here I have taken a okay, this is a mistake. It is not pivot table. So I should copy it, then paste it. Then I'm here the pivot table analyze. This time I want quarter wise. Okay, so I should take the, I should remove the year. Then only I want quarter. Quarter. Okay, now again the next is copy, then paste. Now this time I want the data should be according to the segment. In rest I should delete. I can untick from here also. Years. Okay. So this is the segment. Segment. Okay. Now the next is, again I'm going to copy this and then again paste here. And this time I want country wise. So this should be removed and then country. Country. So here it should be country. Okay. Then the again the copy should go down. Now the space is not there. Paste and then here should be the reason wise. So again, I'm taking instead of segment, just take this reason wise. Reason. The last is market. Just type here the reason. The reason. Okay. The last is market. So just select it. P. Then paste over here and then market. Instead of reason, I want market. So I should drag and drop the market. Okay. Now all the summaries are here. All the summaries are here. Now I want to create the chart. So just select it, then pivot table analyze, then there is a chart. Just select this chart, that is a column chart. It is a column chart. And if you wish, then I can cut from here because I don't have the place, sufficient place, then paste here. Okay, this is the year-wise chart. Then again go to the same. Then now quarter-wise chart also you want. So pivot table analyze, but this time you should take the line chart so that it will gives you the trend over time. Huh? Line chart is used to check the trend over time. So you created the, then cut it, again paste here. Okay. Now this is the and now you want here the total cell should be there. So just select some cells from here in a view. There is an option of I don't want to set the grid line, then color should set the dark color in the whole sheet like this area. It should be this color. Okay. Only this area I want this color. Now I want a shape here and I want the total sales. So first I should create a one total sales summary also. Then paste. I don't want year. I want only the sum and average. So I should take one more time. Sum, average, count everything. Time. Then right click, summarize value by average. Right click, summarize value by maximum. Only I'm taking three things. Okay. Now this is D4, this is E4, this is F4. So go to the, then here, insert. From here, just insert a one shape. And then is equal to sheet 1 D4. D4. Okay, and then edit text and then make this text so color should be white, bold, then the size should be 14. Now again copy, paste, and instead of D4, take E4. So that average will be there. E4. Then same. Bold, 14. Is it? Now again copy, paste. Then instead of E4, which one is? That is F4. So just set it F4. Then same fonts color and font size. Color, then bold. Okay. Now the next is we have two charts also. One is a chart which shows me according to the year. Second is a chart which shows me according to the quarter growth. Okay. Now the next chart is that is the consumer like segment wise chart. So just take the segment wise chart, pivot chart analysis, and this time you should again take the pie chart. Then again cut it, then here you should paste it. Just reduce the size. Okay. So this is your segment wise chart. Now next is country, but I don't want country wise chart because so many countries are there. So in a chart, it is not possible now. So just cut from here and adjust here also. Okay. Right. Now the next is again state. So state wise data you want here. So just cut and paste it. Where is the state? Reason. Okay, fine. So if you wish, then reason wise chart you can create. Pivot chart. Now this type you can create the tree map chart. That is a very good chart, but it is not available in the older version. So I'm not taking area chart. This is the reason wise chart. Then cut it and paste here. Believe me, this report is a very interactive report and it will impact your principal or your management. It will have the great impact on your management or your principal, whatever, right? So the next and the last is I should take the product wise also. Okay, so I'm copying it, then paste it, and insert that time I should have the pivot field list. Instead of year, I want product name. Category I am not having. Category also. Category. Then copy it. Okay, also the chart. Table analyze. The best chart is pie chart. Cut it, then paste it. If you wish, then you can reduce size and the right. Now the last is just copied it, paste it, and then take the name wise. Copied it, paste it, and name wise. I am not taking from here. It should be the name wise. And the names are so many names are there. So instead of pivot chart, you should take the P and then you should take the data over here. So many products are there. Fine. Now next, a very important, so you don't want this chart should be shifted when you like if you increase the column width from here, then definitely the chart will also shift it. So right click, then there is an option of lock. Auto column width on update. That should not be. Last. Now you want the last, you want the filter. So just select any chart. Then there is an option of slicer. Then take the segment wise slicer. Now, when you take the segment wise slicer, then segment should be, no, I don't want segment wise, shape mode, sorry. So shape mode, power chart analyzer, insert slicer, shape mode. Because only the shape mode is remaining, but rest I already create the summary. So shape mode, and I should select here the 4 columns. I should reduce the height. And I should increase the width. Now, the moment I change the shape mode, for example, this, then it is only shifted on the one chart. The one chart is shuffled, but I want all the charts should be shuffled according to the shape mode. So first of all, you should clear the filter from here. Here is a clear filter. Now, in a slicer, there is an option of report connection. Pick all the pivot chart so that all the pivot charts will be shifted according to the filter. Okay, now press 1. Okay, now see, second class, standard class, same day. Every chart is moving, you know, even the figures are also changing. See, same class. See, have you been like, did you check how I can create all kind of things? Did you check? Even like when you create here, then it is shuffling down charts also. See, second class. Class. This is known as a dashboard technique. This is a very good technique. Very good. Is it? So please raise your hands who understood all the like technique of the dashboard technique, who understood the complete technique. Order date format is a wrong, that's why it is not showing. Okay, Somik, so order date, are you aware how can we correct the order date? Okay, I'll tell you how can we correct the order date. Okay, but please let me give the clarification. Is it like completed? Dashboard is completed or not? Even you can check the area wise is also shuffling. You can change the color of this area chart. Change color. There is an option of change color. You can select the layout. You can change the layout also. I created the multiple charts to create the summary of the data. And this is the very important. You should like, if you want to show this kind of data to the management, suppose the management wants the, please come on fast to submit me within an hour. Hey, they gave you the hour and then they asked to create the summary of your data, and you should represent the data in front of the management. So none other than the good option, that is a pivot table in pivot chart and dashboard technique. None other than the technique, dashboard technique. This is a very good technique. Who created this? Anybody have some query, please, regarding this dashboard? And I expect from you people, you will be able to create this kind of dashboard. You will be able to create this kind of dashboard if you have the data like that. Whenever the management asked to create the report, so you should create this kind of report, dashboard report. This is a very good option. Is it anybody have some query? How I connected it, how I have taken the slicer or anything else? Anybody, please? Anybody? Is there any query? Samik, you should like correct the date by using the copy and paste. Now, like use the text to column and then okay, next, and okay. So I'm sure like it will correct your dates. The problem is regarding the debt. What is it? Just try. See this in a global superstore. I'm having the date in a DDMMYY and my format is also the DDMMYY. But if your format is MMDDYY and it is DDMMYY, then definitely it will gives you the error. So select and then go to the data. There is an option of text to column. Then next, and just from here, select the date, whatever the date you have in your system. Like in your system, you have the MDY. So sir, select here the MDY. And then next, okay. Then I'm sure the date will be the correct. Okay, Somik. So thank you so much. Thanks for the patience listening. But like today, I'm not sure ki like you learn a lot or not, because see, nobody is raising the some question or anything else. Have you understood the pivot table completely in the dashboard technique? Just raise your hand. Just put a Y or N to answer the question. Y or N. Write the Y or N. Have you understood? Have you understood? write Y or N. Is it? Okay, no issue. So thank you so much. I'm going to send this sheet book also to you people so that you can. Okay, I'll send it to you. And try to create the same sheet, huh? Try to create the same. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Bye and take care.